This video was brought to you by manco.trade. This site allows you to instantly trade off your unwanted TF2 items in exchange for other TF2 items. By adding manco.trade to your name, you'll also receive a 2% bonus. Check them out in the description below. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to another episode in the Funny Trades and Scam Attempt series. It has actually been so long since I made one of these. I mean, it's definitely been over a month. And the reason for it is I just got so caught up in the new update, the hype, the new weapons, the new taunts, everything about it just I was completely caught up in. And I kind of forgot about the series, I kind of put it on the back foot. However, I've accumulated several screenshots from my Discord and I think we're about to have a very good episode. So if you would like to submit your own screenshot for this series, you can either do it through my Discord or Twitter, both of which are linked in the description below. All that I do ask is that you censor out the name of the person who was attempting the scam or put up the listing or anything like that. Whoever is in the screenshot, just censor out their name. Otherwise it won't get used because there's been issues in the past with like witch hunting and stuff, and I really want to prevent that from happening. So yeah, that's all I have to say really in terms of submitting your own screenshots. I've got a ton of really good ones that have been submitted to me. I definitely think that the series being on a bit of a delay has allowed me to accumulate some pretty cool screenshots. So that's just about it, guys. Without further ado, let's get into the first screenshot of the episode. Also guys, I'm actually sorry if you hear a few fireworks and stuff going off in the background. The day I've chose to record this is bonfire night in England, which means people are going to be setting off fireworks throughout the night, so apologies for that. But yeah, let's get into the video. So this first screenshot is coming from a TF2 outpost user who's trying to trade their Conjurer for a degreaser. Now, if you've ever tried to negotiate a trade, I'm sure you must have picked up on some pretty cool tactics to try and convince the other person to trade with you. And I think this person is no exception to this. Let's take a look at the description for the trade. Please. Now that's out the way. I just think it's pretty funny, like, there's no real convincing, like, I mean, it's a normal trade, you can literally do this on scrap.tf, but he's making such a big deal out of it. Okay, so I'm sure you're familiar with the backpack.tf screenshots. We've had a lot of laughs just looking at people's mishaps when they're listing their unusuals and other various items. So this time we're going to be looking at a phosphorus, a Janissary catch. Obviously this is a spy hat. And you can see two on the market, one of them for 20 keys with the description accept items as overpaid 2, and another one which is 25 keys with the description of 1 of 1 on the market. Now I'm no maths expert here, but if it was 1 of 1 on the market, then the one right above it wouldn't be there. So this person clearly hasn't done their market research and has just said, yeah, it's 1 of 1, put it up, and not even bothered to look if it's 1 of 1. I just thought this was pretty funny. So I don't know if you guys remember, but in the last episode we had two people selling items and they almost spoke to each other and compared each other with their listings. And the exact same thing happened again. This is two people buying a golden pant for the exact same price of 1,040 keys. The first classified buy listing, apologies for the fireworks by the way, the first classified buy listing says, sell it to me because I'm the cutest buyer. The one below it says, I'm the cutest, sad face. Like, I'm gonna assume these people know each other, otherwise that's just far too much of a coincidence. Either way, it's just pretty funny, and if I was a golden pan seller looking to quick sell for 1,040 keys, I'm not sure who I'd pick. There's a big dilemma there. So here is the first time in the series we're venturing out to somewhere I don't even dare to venture when I'm trading. This is the Steam forums for trading, and I didn't even know this was like a thing people used frequently, but apparently it is. And someone made a listing in the Steam forum saying, open trade, yep, unusual is not for sale. So I'm assuming what this means, I mean I don't use them so I don't know, but what I'm assuming it means is that they're trading most of the stuff in their backpack, so he's just open to all offers on basically anything. But the unusual is not for sale in bold and underscored. The first comment of the post, is your unusual for sale? I don't know anymore, man. People really just do not pay attention at all. We see stuff like this on Outpost and stuff all the time where people will offer like unusuals on an item that says it's only for pure. But this is really just on a complete other level. There's only 2 sentences in this like Steam post, one of which is unusual is not for sale. Out of the 6 words on the page, not including the title, 5 of them are saying how the unusual isn't for sale. And the first reply says, "Is your unusual for sale?" I'm just going to assume it's a joke or like sarcasm or something, because there's no way someone can be this like oblivious. Do you know what I mean? Like, this has got to be a joke, surely. Now we're heading back over to backpack.tf classifieds. You know, there's always classic posts on here that are they're just top quality banter. So this person is selling a strange specialised killstreak Australian Frontier Justice with parts attached. A pretty cool Australian to say the least. The bio for this is pretty questionable. Beautiful hat for a very cheap price. Beautiful hat. Hat. The Frontier Justice is now a hat, apparently. Just imagine the engineer walking around with the Frontier Justice strapped to his head like some sort of plumber's pipe. That'd be amazing. That needs to be a hat, man. So do you remember earlier when I was talking about convincing people to buy your items and to make trades with you? And the one in the last like segment I featured wasn't really too unreasonable. A weapon for a weapon, you can do that on scrap.tf. This one, however, is a bit more unreasonable. This person is selling a strange nuts and bolts Belgian detective, which is a pretty cool spy unusual. Strange unusuals do tend to sell for a tiny bit more than their normal variants. However, maybe not 8,000 keys more. I think that's a bit skeptical. I'm a bit skeptical of that, sorry. Like, I think that's a bit unreasonable. And the description of the trade, why someone should pay 8,000 keys for a strange nuts and bolts Belgian detective, because why not? If I had 8,000 keys pure just knocking about in my backpack and I saw this trade and it said why not, I'd really consider it. Because why not, right? Why wouldn't you spend like $15,000 on a nuts and bolts spy hat? Now, the backpack.tf antics, they don't end there. Now we've got another unusual for sale, and this one is using a different method of convincing. This person is selling a masked flies gentleman's use shaka for the price of 50 keys. As you can see, the suggested value, it was priced at 12 keys. This person's selling for 50, which is nearly, well, just over 4 times its backpack.tf price. The reason for this? It's a pretty rare collector's hat. Now, admittedly, the price is pretty old, and there could be like a chance that it's worth more than 12 keys. Is it 4 times more expensive than that though? I'm really not too sure. And by a pretty rare collector's hat, I mean there's at least 5 in existence that I can see. Whether there's more in private backpacks or not, who knows. But if there's 5 in existence for a masked flyers hat that can, I'm pretty sure, still be unboxed, I really don't see any reason for this to be over 50 keys. So for this next one, right, we've had the engineer with the Australian Frontier Justice strapped to his head. Now we've got another one. This person's selling a strange red tape recorder, which is the Spy Sapper for 2 Refined. The description of the trade is as follows. Beautiful hat for a very cheap price. The cheap price part is perfect. 2 Ref, what a bargain, right? But a hat again. Imagine the spy just running around with a red tape recorder strapped to his head. People need to stop copying and pasting, man. It's really not good. And guys, for the last trade of the episode, we are yet again on backpack.tf for someone selling a crazy themed unusual. This person is selling their Knife Storm fancy fedora, which in itself is a pretty cool hat. I love the Knife Storm effect, and the fancy fedora itself is pretty cool. The description of the trade goes as follows. Retired and themed AF. Good luck finding another one for sale. Impress me. I'll put this up for sale for a limited time. Hurry up. Don't be afraid to offer. Send me a trade offer or add me. And this hat is 500 keys. Now to put this into perspective, it's a 1 of 2 hat, and it's currently priced at 409 keys. However, this 409 keys price is 4 years old, so there's a chance it could be outdated. However, I can't personally justify spending 500 keys on a Knife Storm fedora when you can literally pick up a burning one for 120. Also, I don't understand the theme behind this hat. Is it because it's a spy hat with the Knife Storm effect? that's the only theme I can really think of. I really can't think of how this themed hat is supposedly worth 500 keys. Like, I'm genuinely baffled. So if anyone in the description could actually enlighten me to the theme of this hat and why it's worth so much money, then I'd genuinely be intrigued, because this person is bigging it up a lot. Apparently it's themed AF, and good luck finding another one, so we've got to impress him. So I'm genuinely intrigued, guys. Let me know the theme behind this hat, other than the fact it's a Knife Storm spy hat. But that is just about it for this episode, guys. If you did enjoy, please do remember to leave a like and let me know your thoughts down below. And if you'd like to see more videos like this and general gaming content, then do be sure to subscribe. Thanks again for watching, guys, and peace.